My phone died over the weekend, and I didn't have a charger, so I decided just to go the weekend without a phone. I ended up riding my bike all over downtown and had some fun adventures. My phone died Saturday morning, and the charger cable I normally use stopped working, so that meant I would either have to go out and buy a new cable or go the weekend without a charger. I decided to go with my gut and go the entire weekend without a phone. This meant no texts, no calls, no internet while out and about. I decided to ride my bike to find a new cool cafe a friend had told me about. I didn't know the name or the exact address, but I knew it was near the museum, so I started riding in that direction. As I rode, I passed by the bike shop. I needed to have my brakes tightened and a new lock, so I stopped in there and got it taken care of. As I continued riding, I heard someone yell my name. I looked around and didn't see anyone. As I kept looking, a friend was leaning out of the passenger window and yelled my name again. I waved back, and she drove off. I got closer to where the cafe might be, so I rolled into a parking lot where I found a lot of really artsy, hip stores. And then I looked over and saw a young couple standing at an entrance of an interesting-looking building. They were just standing there as if they were looking at an art piece. I looked over, and there it was. It was basically a greenhouse with a slanted glass roof that got converted into a super artsy cafe. I walked in and immediately felt the good vibes. They had plants growing everywhere. They were playing really good indie music quietly in the background. The first song I heard was from the soundtrack of Lost in Translation. Everyone there was beautiful and dressed really nice and reading or working on something. I got in line, and when it was my turn to order, I asked what kind of milk they had, expecting only dairy or maybe soy. The barista listed off almond, hemp, oat, coconut, soy, and whole. I ended up getting an iced coconut green tea latte, which was incredible. I stayed and worked on my laptop for over 2 hours until they closed. I left and ended up discovering all sorts of new neighborhoods, a community garden with a tiny library box thing, and saw a huge motorcycle meetup at the park. So even though I was upset at first, my weekend ended up being way cooler when I just unplugged and let myself go on an adventure.